Hey guys, Lun here, welcome back to another Skyrim brand new console mod video, bringing you guys 6 of the best and latest mods, 3 for Xbox and 3 for PlayStation. I hope all of you guys are doing well and looking forward to the weekend. I know I definitely am. I want to thank everyone for suggesting topics for next week's top 5 as well. We have had some cool suggestions, but the winner so far is top 5 cosmetic mods, which have been suggested the most. That goes over anything that alters your appearance for your character. But keep the suggestions coming, it gives me ideas. I wouldn't have put cosmetic mods as a top priority, but obviously you guys think differently, so that's a good thing. Anyway guys, 6 mods to look at, so let's jump to our first mod of the day. Our first mod of the day, as always, we start with a smaller one, and it's called Mara's Gift. Basically what the mod does is add a new player power to the game that's kind of like a blessing from the god Amara. The power grants you the ability to restore 150 health. Now, unlike a lot of powers, this isn't a once a day kind of thing. It's actually just like a regular spell that costs magicka to use. So as long as you have enough magicka, you can cast it. The reason I think that this spell is useful is that it's assigned to your shout and power slot, freeing up your 2 weapon slots for attacking. Now if you use healing spells often, you no longer have to use one of your weapon slots to equip the healing spell. So you can dual wield weapons or magic and still have a healing at the same time. A fun useful mod that if you're looking for can be found in the Temple of Mara in Riften. Next up we have Pocket Merchants mod. A fun and useful mod that offers some convenience for your character. So with the mod you can summon a merchant called Pawnall. Pawnall is a general merchant that pretty much sells everything you need. Armor, weapons, ingots, ores, gemstones, pelts, and soul gems. Not to mention that he has much needed items for constructing Hearthfire home parts, and stuff for your adopted children, so he's extremely useful to start off with. He also has a convenient 5k gold whenever you summon him, so he's a perfect merchant to sell off your goods, but keep in mind he won't take your stolen goods, so you'll still have to fence them off elsewhere. But he is perfect for anything else. No longer will you have to leave items behind in dungeons, you can just summon Pawnall to any location, sell your stuff, and clear your inventory. Don't worry though, he is marked as essential, so you can summon him to any dangerous place and he'll be okay. In order to get him, you have to buy his summon spell tomb first. Locate him wandering around Riverwood somewhere, and he has the summon spell in his inventory. One final thing to note is that he isn't a summonable creature, he is a fully functioning NPC, so he just teleports to you really other than you conjuring him. While not a follower, he will attack any enemy just like any NPC would, and since he can't die, he can be used to teleport into a tough fight. To help you in battle, he won't follow you after that, but he can still make a difference against any opponent that you're struggling against. Just avoid hitting him and you'll be okay. Alright, next up we have another useful mod that adds in a clothing section for the Forge. The studded category at the Forge has been renamed to clothing, and many forms of clothing have been added under that category. College robes, fine clothing, etc. Along with several forms of unique clothing, including an unenchanted form. And that's simply to allow you to apply your own enchantments to these clothings. So you can now find many of the items of clothing that could otherwise only be obtained by stealing or killing the relevant NPCs. So things like the Greybeard's clothes, for example, could only be taken from Greybeard, but now you can just craft them at the Forge. Now you can get the armors for yourself and you can put on the relevant enchantments that are tailored to your character. The mod just offers you a wider range of options to customize your character, and that's always useful. Our fourth mod of the day is a new player home called the Riften Farmhouse. There have been quite a few new player homes out in the past few days, so I'll be adding them to the upcoming videos. I just don't like having more than one in one video, which is why we'll spread them out. The one I chose for the first video is the Riften Farmhouse. Currently my favourite player home, and it's the one I'm personally using since the Skyfall Estate mod disappeared for some reason, but even if it comes back I'm sticking with this one for now. The home isn't big, but it's idyllic looking, and it's located in one of my favourite locations in the game, which is the Rift. From the outside, the mod has 3 main features. The bridge over the river that leads to the house is very nice looking. The smithing and crafting area that has everything you need to craft, and the main house itself. The house on the inside is just one room, but it has everything you need in a basic player home. Cooking area, bed, seating, shelves, storage, enchanter and alchemy stations, and so on. It's not a family home, and it doesn't have space for your spouses, companions, kids, or a housecarl, but if you're looking for a good looking house, and it has all the basics, and it's located in a cool location, then this house is definitely perfect for you. Our fifth mod of the day is Nordic Cooking. I may overuse the word immersive, but this perfectly sums up the Nordic Cooking mod. The Nordic Cooking mod is all about preparing simple, hearty meals that are healthy, yet tasty and nourishing. Using a combination of vegetables, wild game, wines, and the land's favourite meads, along with some other vanilla Skyrim ingredients, create delicious food that gives moderate but long-lasting buffs to things like health, magicka, and stamina regeneration, as well as magical and physical armor resistance, night eye, and so on. These buffs are especially useful for playing harder difficulties, so just before entering a tough dungeon, you can eat something that gives you a buff to your stats for like half an hour that will help you through the dungeon. Although the meals can be easily crafted at any cooking station, so work well with mods such as the campfire mod. The recipes are automatically added to the cooking pot whenever you have the relevant ingredients in your inventory, so don't worry about looking for specific ingredients all the time. There are plenty of recipes that use a wide range of ingredients to make similar foods. So for example, if you're trying to make something that requires cheese, then any of the cheeses will work to make the same recipe. You don't have to have a specific one. The only ingredients that is not needed for the new recipes in this mod is salt. The author felt that since it's also an alchemy ingredient, it's also quite annoying to find all the time just to cook anything and so on, that none of the Nordic foods will require any salt. Your food might be a bit bland, but it's healthier for you, I guess. The mod is a cool immersive one that you should check out that puts a lot of thought into your character's playstyle by adding options for everyone. I mean, the mod even has a vegetarian option for anyone not wanting to eat meat. So the author has put some thought into the mod, which I thought was a very nice touch. Our final mod of the day is another mod related to Nords, and it comes from one of my favourite mod authors, Spockrates, who makes all of the Star Better loot mods and the big kill moves and decapitation series of mods, and so on. Well, now he has a new series called Art, which are tweaks to the race mods. This specific mod is all about tweaking the Nords, and it does one thing, makes Nords combat more epic. The mod covers all players new and existing, along with Nord vampires and Nord NPCs, so any Nord in the game will make changes with this mod. So what exactly does the mod change? Well, it adds the following things to the Nord races. New or improved powers for the player, improved battle cry, now an improved lesser power with a 10-minute cooldown, foes flee and get reduced regeneration of stamina and magicka, followers stand their ground and get increased regeneration of stamina and magicka whenever you used your battle cry. Knockback attack, which is a lesser power with a 10-minute cooldown, gives power attacks and chances to send foes flying back, and having one-handed and two-handed perks increases the chance of this happening. Maces and Warhammer knock back further than swords do. Power lift, lesser power that increases carry weight by 100 for 2 minutes, but drains stamina while active. Can be used whenever stamina is above 10%. So those are only specific to the player. The following are added to the player and NPCs. Crushing Blow, power attacks always have a chance to disarm, remove shields and cause knockdowns. Adding one-handed and two-handed perks again increases the chance of this happening. Frost Destruction Expertise, Frost Destruction spells do 20% damage and 20% less to cast. Talos' Favor, Nords are the apple of Talos' eye, who blessed them with 20% faster cooldown between shouts. Sign of the Warrior, the skills Block, Heavy Armor, Light Armor, One-Handed Smithing and Two-Handed are all learned 10% faster. Steel Smithing Talent, Steel Armor and weapons are improved by 20%. Honeyed Words, Persuasion, Intimidation and Bribery are 30% easier. And we have one that's just for NPCs only, which is a new carry weight. Each Nord NPC has now an additional 50 carry weight. Finally, there are some stat changes, and these are just for new characters. If you're already a Nord, this will not affect anything. Two-handed has a plus 15, Smithing plus 10, Block, Destruction, Light Armor, One-Handed and Speech all have a plus 5 on top of the regular stats for Nords. Overall, a really cool mod that makes some much needed tweaks and adds in a whole bunch of useful new power to Nords that are lore friendly with the game and well balanced. A mod series that I'm sure we will feature more of when their other races are covered, as this is a really cool mod and one definitely worth checking out. Well guys, there we have it, 6 brand new console mods that are worth downloading. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see all of you later today for our second video, which is going to be 5 awesome mods, covering some of the highest rated mods that we missed in our brand new mod series. So I will see all of you guys later today.